Welcome back, Riverside, to this week's episode of ENN. On today's show, we'll be covering past and upcoming Riverside sporting events, campus activities, and new yearly clubs. Alongside, we'll be showcasing a Studying More PSA, as well as gathering thoughts from cadets about the recent fall time change. Catch all this and more on ENN. As we make the transition from fall into winter, so does Academy sports and activities. Here's Cadet Simpson with this week's sporting coverage.
Thanks, Gio. First, let's give a shout out to our football team. The team did not reach their preseason goals of wins, yet these players showed us what dedication is all about. Week after week, they took on some tough competition and they had a couple of setbacks, but they never let their spirit waver. The team gave everything they had, putting their all into every practicing game. They may be down this season, but they're not done. With that determination, we'll be back better next year. Now, shifting over to our JOTC Raider team. These cadets took their skills to nationals and did their best to represent the school. Our Raiders took 4th place overall, an amazing accomplishment against some fierce competition. They put their best foot forward and made us proud with every event they tackled. Huge congratulations to the Raider team for all the hard work that they put in this season. And as football and Raiders wrap up their seasons, wrestling and basketball are just now starting up. You can already feel the energy in the gym. Wrestlers are gearing up to grapple while our basketball players are hitting the court hard, bringing everything they've got to each practice. Let's make sure to get out and support our teams. Rifle team has kicked off its season and recently held its first meet, setting the stage for an exciting year competition with a focus on precision and teamwork. The team is already demonstrating strong dedication and skill in their early practices and meets. This start has energized both new and returning members as they aim for a successful season ahead. That's it for this sports update. Remember, it's all about heart and hard work at Riverside. Can't wait to see what our teams do next. Back to you, Gio.
Thank you, Simpson. And cadets, make sure to complete the form sent out by Mr. Berkeley and Mr. Piasanti. If you have any ideas for GSA activities, now is your time to speak up and share your ideas. As every week rolls by, we get closer and closer to the end of the semester. It's vital that all cadets make sure to turn in all their work and boost up their grades before midterms. Let's head over to ENN's Cadet Choir with this PSA on how important it is to study more.
You need to study more.
Clearly, you did not spend enough time preparing for this assignment.
Need to study harder next time.
Man, I gotta study.
Here you go, sir.
Please get a 100, please.
Great job studying this time.
Is that a 100?
I am so happy to see that you took my advice and
my-
that you were studying more. Yep, well.
Yes. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Yes! Later that year, I got into Duke. Study more.
This upcoming Saturday is Veterans Day, as cadets will be marching in the annual Veterans Day Parade in Dahlonega, Georgia. Starting at 11 a.m., cadets will get the chance to showcase their hard work during drill and support the nationwide veterans in the 1-mile march. From ENN, thank you to all veterans and current service members for laying down their lives for the greater good of this country. Cadets, the library is now fully operational and open for service. The library is filled with substantial information as it contains novels, documents, and important pieces of literature throughout human history. The library is operated by Mrs. Hart, who is allowing cadets to volunteer their help in return for community service hours. Throughout the years, Riverside has been home to many cadets with hidden talents and unique abilities. Let's head over to ENN's Cadet Agbaje, who sits down with Cadet Private Sakiavelli about his special talent.
What's your name and what do you do? So I'm Andreas Acheshvili from the country of Georgia. I do industrial engineering, mechanical engineering, CGI, and 3D modeling.
What's your background and how did you get into this field?
So I started all of this about roughly 3 or maybe even 4 years ago. I started with a very basic modeling system which is called Tinkercad, and then up from there I earned trust from some organizations to let me use their resources and facilities. I moved up pretty fast throughout like the system, so really quickly I became a mentor. I have established myself in many different places. And I've done many projects, hackathons. Hackathons are 40-hour projects. I have won 2 NASA certificates from hackathons, and industrial design, industrial engineering, and mechanical engineering. I'm one of the leading experts in my region. Also in CGI and 3D modeling and texturing, 3D printing.
Oh, that's good. What brings you here to Riverside?
I would say mostly it's my curiosity for new experiences. I've done many different things throughout my past couple of years. Other than my actual field, which is 3D modeling and 3D printing, all of that, I've played in the league back in my country, volleyball, and I've had the privilege to be the guide for national teams. For example, I was twice I was the guide for the national team of Ukraine. So I really like collecting new experiences. It's a really interesting thing for me, and I really believe, and I have already like proven myself right, that Riverside is a really good addition to it.
Thank you for watching this episode of ENN. Catch back with us next episode, as we'll be covering more important Academy information, as well as a show dedicated to the ones we are most thankful for. I'm Gio Tomazzini, and you're watching ENN.